Alright everybody, this new bloxfruit update was complete dog shit. Look at this. I had perma dragon before, right? They gave me the shitty token, and look at this, 2400 Robux discounted, right? I mean, I got flame and dough, right? Because they're like, oh yeah, before you can convert it to like perma dough or flame, right? I already had dough, right? So I just gave that shit to my friend. But the thing that pisses me off more is when you click on the shop, it shows it for 5,000. Once you click on that, it's like, oh no, go use your discounted token. Now, what's even more annoying is all the new shit they added. Like, there's hella shit you gotta do, right? They said we rushed this update. How the fuck do you rush this update? It doesn't take you 1 year to do all of this shit, bruh. Like, a bunch of the maps were reworked already, right? They gave you the sneak peeks on Twitter. I think what pisses me off more is Moist Critical made a video on this, like, a day ago. Not even a day ago, like a few hours ago. And because of that, of course, they were, like, trying to fucking give him... They gave them a bunch of free shit, right? And obviously it's like, oh yeah, don't talk shit about our game. Look at our game. It's not dog shit. But it's like they were trying to make him say some good shit about the game, which annoys the fuck out of me. Because like, oh yeah, big YouTuber joins. Let us give him free shit and not talk about any of the other shit we're doing. It's just fucking crazy. Because the dragons are still like $50 total. I don't know why the fuck they're not reverting that shit. Well, I know why the fuck they're not reverting that shit. They want more money, bro. Of course they want more money. And the chromatic pack bundle is out in like 2 days. I'm ready to see what this shit is. I'm ready to see it to be like fucking two perm dragons, a gas fruit discounted. It's gonna be like 7,000 Robux. Not even 7,000. At this point, it's gonna be like 10,000 Robux, 100%, not even 100% off. It's gonna be like 99% off, which pisses me the fuck off. And here I am farming for this stupid fucking Dragon Race V2 thing. Well, I'm doing the bosses, but aside from that, Dragon Race is so fucking annoying. You gotta get to a new island. You gotta do a bunch of quests. You need to get the fucking dragon tether. And getting that takes a fuck ton of time. Getting the dragon tether takes 3 fucking days. 3 days. It's 3 fucking days of waiting, bro. It's so fucking annoying. After you have the dragon tether, you gotta go to the new island, get this stupid fucking egg. And you gotta pray that you're like, I know the majority of players don't have a private server, so you gotta pray you're not with some dumb fuck who doesn't know what they're doing. Because if they collect the dragon egg, it breaks. You can't collect it. And that sucks for the people who actually did the work and shit, right? Like, oh my fucking god, it pisses me off. Then after that, to get V2, you gotta go find these flowers, which is annoying because it takes 10 minutes for it to reset. 10 fucking minutes. So if you don't have a private server, go look for a new server. And yeah, you gotta take a fuck ton of time. And I think that sucks most is, look, this is an area that has PvP enabled. So you can't just farm without trying to get your ass kicked in public. Like, it's kind of fucking pointless. Like, you're gonna need a group of at least 5 players if you just want to farm normally. Jesus fucking Christ. V3 is easy because it's just a stupid turret shot. V4 is so fucking annoying. There's so many fucking steps. You gotta get that new sword and gun. 500 mastery for both. Who the fuck has the time for that shit? And look at this. I'm not even using dragon that much. I'm just using it with bosses because I don't want to farm that shit normally. This shit took me 30 fucking minutes to get one flower. Then I have to rejoin to farm for another one. It took me 30 minutes for one single flower. For V2, which you need 5 for. I think what annoys me the most is they said we were rushed into making this update. No, the fuck they were not rushed. It's been over a year, probably like a month. They were not rushed in making the update. They had so much fucking time, but they wanted to pull shit out of their ass and say, oh yeah, we were rushed. It does not take you that long. All they did was remake all the guns, add like what, 3 new fruits? That's it. They did some reworks, but even then, those were showcased like months ago. And they just rearranged some of the maps. That was it. The only thing they really put any effort into was the dragon fruit and the gas fruit. That's it. I guess you could say the guns, but who the fuck's still using guns? Like, nobody needs that shit with the new dragon fruit because you could just sit there, spam that shit, and boom, instant 20,000 damage. I know, because every time I go into a public server, right, I was farming bounty because that's some shit I do randomly. It's so fucking annoying. Because you could be hitting somebody, right? They go into dragon form. Oh yeah, just 800 damage. And it's more annoying when they have like race V4 and shit. Let me just heal all my HP back up. Let me just equip this darkness shit. Let me just explode. That shit's so fucking annoying, bro. They put no effort into this update. All they did was price spike the shit. Have bundles that aren't even out yet. Watch, I can't wait for like 2 more days for them to start complaining about this shit. And they're gonna be like, oh yeah, sorry about that. That wasn't our intention. Let us add this stuff for the people who bought this bundle previously as it was not worth it. And to try to make up for it, they put a present event, right? You got 6 free fruits if you were on I personally was on because I was just trying to farm mastery. It was at 7 p.m. for me because I use MST. But for a bunch of the other people, I know they were complaining because it was like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 12 a.m. They weren't on, and it was like a school night too, which is more annoying for them, right? Because they're like, oh yeah, let's host this event and not even tell anybody about it. We'll globally announce it to those who are online still playing after we messed up. And they fucked up so fucking bad. God fucking damn, it annoys the shit out of me, bro. Like, they're not even apologizing. They just had some shitty PR statement or some shit. And then the audacity to put a fucking YouTube channel of like, admin fights this shit with a dragon or some shit, playing the new dragon update. Nobody gives a shit. We want you to address the actual fucking shit that's happening. I'm so fucking pissed because they're not gonna do that shit. Because of all the players here. There was over 2 million active, right? They probably don't even understand what's going on, right? They want dragon. They're probably gonna get like Robux for Christmas or some shit. Because, you know, they're probably like under 10 or some shit. And obviously they're gonna fucking buy that shit. They're just trying to take advantage of all the fucking children here to get as much money out. I mean, you've seen the shit. They already have the plushies and shit. They're just trying to make more money. That's it. And it doesn't even fucking matter because they see it's working, so they're gonna keep doing the shit. Boycotting isn't even gonna do shit. I guess what pisses me off the most is they didn't really put any effort into this update. They just went here all late, said, oh yeah, sorry, we were rushed. The thing I hate the most is they're not addressing shit. Like, I've had fun playing this game, right? I started back in 2019. I was heavily into it during 2020 because, you know, of the pandemic. What annoys the hell out of me is they're not even trying anymore. They're just showing that all they want is money, and that's pretty much it. Like, even the channels and stuff, they're completely ignoring some of this shit. Like, oh yeah, let us partner up with this YouTuber. This update is so good. It's so good. There's definitely nothing wrong with it. Like, big YouTubers don't even address this. I don't know if they're staying silent or they don't want any controversy. Because I know sometimes when you say some shit, you're just gonna be like blocked or not even able to play the game again. This seems like some shit they do, like just kick you out the game and not let you play anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens to me, but this is not fun. I mean, other games have so much more, like, for the community. Here, they don't even give a shit about the community anymore. I guess that's what annoys me truly. I just hope they at least don't do this shit anymore, because I can imagine barrier rate. It's like 1,200 Robux or something. Watch. Once it gets reworked during Awakening, it's gonna price spike again, right? So it's gonna probably go from like 1,000 to 2,000 or maybe 3,000. The only thing I hope they don't do is price spike it to like 5,000. Because I can imagine like Kitsune, Leopard, Spirit. Spirit's already reworked, right? Like, I have that permabot. I can see them price spiking that to like 7 to 10,000 Robux. I guess what I want to say is I'm very annoyed with bloxfruits and how they don't really do anything for the community. They don't really give you a notification in advance. They didn't tell anybody that the dragon was going to turn into a token. And a bunch of those who had the physical dragon fruits, they don't have them anymore. They never got them back. They just got some random mythic fruit. And can you imagine ending up with like spirit or gravity? Like, two of the worst mythic fruits. Anyway, aside from that, I am done ranting. This has been a Rooster Rants.